Hey there people of the internet, my name is Savannah and welcome to my studio. Today I'm combining two of my favorite things, Pokemon and D&D. Though this will be different from making a D&D character based on a Pokemon, this time it's a Pokemon trainer character for the fan-made Pokemon D&D for 5th edition. But first, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't already for more Pokemon and D&D related speed draws. Now let's just get into the drawing. To start off, I basically just traced a few paper drawings I already had, but ended up only using one of them. Also, there's another character that we're just not going to acknowledge right now. So what is Pokemon D&D? Well, the version Victor and I play, you play as a Pokemon trainer, like you do in the video games. So instead of tracking just one character, you have a sheet for your trainer, and separate sheets for each of your Pokemon. And they level up separately too, and only the Pokemon get XP while the trainers level up based on their Pokemon. If you want to look it up yourself, you can go ahead. I'm not going to put the link in the description just because I don't want anyone to get sued by Game Freak. But anyway, this is a character I made for a campaign that we started years ago with a few friends, but it only lasted one session because scheduling and people are annoying. So I kind of forgot about her for years. However, we recently picked it back up with a couple of other friends that are easier to schedule with. So my character is Kodee Basil, a gardener who specializes in grass Pokemon, and her trusty starter, Angel, the grumpy Chikorita. So when you choose a starter, it can be any Pokemon of a certain challenge rating or lower, and there's a whole Pokedex/monster manual that explains everything about them. But there's also a table for the natures that you roll on, and my Chikorita got grumpy, which is really funny. Now, I didn't really draw her looking grumpy because the only person she likes is Kodee. She's kind of like a cat that only tolerates their 1 or 2 humans. Oh, and I should probably say that Victor is the one DMing this campaign, since it was all his idea and he's so wonderful at it. We even made a whole new region. I say we because I just drew the map, but he mapped out where everything is and made all the rules and lore and stuff. It's so much fun. I also did this map by hand on a very large piece of paper because this was way before I had a tablet and was able to do digital art, which I love just so much more because the undo button is a lifesaver. But yes, this is the Rose region, and if you would like to see it redone in my digital style, please let me know down in the comments. In the Rose region, everything is named after flowers or plants, and there are only 5 gym leaders. Victor also made a quest board system alongside the main plot, which is always super fun and silly. He's been taking a lot of inspiration from the shenanigans that go on in the anime, and it's just a blast. So, backstory. Kodee Basil grew up on a farm way up north in Stargazer Town. Her and her parents were gardeners who cultivated not only flowers, fruits, vegetables, and grains, but also plant-based Pokemon. Kodee started her trainer journey a little late because she wanted to go to school to get a degree in botany, the study of plants. In the Rose region, you have to be at least 16 to get your trainer's license, but Kodee was already 20. After school, she came back home to help with the gardens and found a little Chikorita among the vegetables. This Chikorita was a little grumpy, but so cute, and that Kodee just had to befriend it. Kodee named the Chikorita Angel and decided to finally start her Pokemon journey. So Kodee went to trainer orientation in the capital city of Chrysanthemum, and met a few other trainers of various ages, all starting their journeys as well. So we had to retcon a couple of times because the first session, like 4 years ago, was with some people that weren't really into it, or were just annoying. And then we started again, and it was just me and a teen intern who was also just very annoying and metagamed way too much. Now for the 3rd time, it's me and Krista on a journey together. I will be drawing her character too and explaining more about the campaign so far, but also Victor and I just started a one-on-one campaign, so I will draw that character as well because it's just so fun and I can't get enough of D&D. I have like 9 campaigns that I'm part of right now, 3 of which I DM for, so yeah, I love this game a lot. And I guess I will now acknowledge this other character. I drew her alongside Kodee because we were going to do like an evil campaign with Victor having a DMPC, so the evil team for this region is called Team Arachnid. As far as our characters know about Team Arachnid is that they think bug Pokemon are superior. They have been taking a lot of bug Pokemon from the local area, and also stealing any kind of Pokemon from trainers to do something with. So yeah, here's Kodee and Angel. I just wanted Kodee to look like an adorable, down-to-earth farm girl who's just super excited to see the world and help people. Her long-term goal is to become a Pokemon professor and research how grass types affect and are affected by the environment, and just how to make the world a better place. So in this Pokemon D&D, as a trainer, your subclass is your trainer path, and so Kodee or I guess I chose researcher for Kodee, so she's very good at analyzing all the Pokemon and seeing their level, their challenge rating, sometimes their natures or one of their abilities, towards the goal of becoming a professor. So she's probably gonna go back to school or something after this. If you need a degree to be a professor, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's not in the lore yet. There is a lore that she went to Pokemon college, so why not? Maybe all you need is a degree and a certificate to be a professor. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted her to be a professor, and she will be Professor Basil, so still based on a plant. I knew her colors were just going to be my favorite colors of green and pink, and I chose Chikorita because it's my favorite starter. I was basically just making me in the beginning, but I didn't have like a clear aesthetic in mind or a clear like character model in mind for a long time until we started it back up again. And I made it on this like Pokemon character creator site. I'll probably link in the description too, but I gave her orange hair just because I thought her being a little ginger was really cute. And she's really tan because she's out in the sun all the time. And she has a big straw hat because she's a farmer, and straw hats are cool. Oh, and this background is just a picture of a creek that was behind my first apartment here in Michigan, and it was just really pretty. I tried to put on like an oil painting filter, but it just made it look like AI art, which I hate and is not real art, so I just should say AI generated garbage. But yeah, I filtered it up and made it look slightly cohesive. Here is Kodee and Angel. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to more Pokemon D&D drawings and stories. Both Pokemon drawings and D&D drawings and the combined stuff. That's all I do here is Pokemon and D&D. Be sure to give this video a like, comment telling me what you thought about it. Once again, subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't already, and as always, take care and I'll see you in the next one.